Hello, welcome back, y'all. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Swinging by, seeing if I'm still here. Still kicking. 5 of Cups and 3 of Wands. All right. Like, share, subscribe, hype, comment. Tell me what you think of my reading. At this point, I don't know yet. I know a couple people think they're all right. Thanks to Chris. And the one other person who's commented so far. But otherwise, I'd like to know what you think. How you feel. I'm using my new cards. My new Beetlejuice cards I just got. I'm going to work with them for a little bit. Just to see how prolific I can get with them. Yeah, alright. Doing my favorite shuffle. This does not hurt my fingers at all. No tarot readers are hurt during this shuffle. Okay, y'all? Okay. Let's see what's popping. What's at the bottom of the deck? The 5 of Cups again. Now, you saw me do all that. All that mixing. Here we go. 5 of Cups in reverse at this point. That's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's happening. Why are we seeing this, y'all? What's going on? 7 of Swords. The Emperor. Uh-oh. The Moon. The Emperor is looking at the moon, too. So the Emperor is noticing something, seeing something. Oh, I'm not showing y'all this, am I? 7 of Swords, sorry. In the first position. The Emperor in the second. The Moon in the third. The Lovers in the fourth. What's next? Strength in the fifth. It's a fitting spot because that's a powerful position for strength there. 10 of Wands in reverse and in the 6th position. And then, oh, sorry guys. That's not 10 of Wands, is it? It's 9 of Wands reversed. And then the Empress reversed in the 7th position. Okay. And the 5 of Cups have a lot to do with it. Why? Why the 5 of Cups? Reversed, too. They're caught in the middle of something. Caught doing something. Really stuck. They can't move. They can't move forward or backward or side to side. A decision needs to be made by this 7 of Swords. The Emperor is noticing something. Seeing something. Seeing something that maybe the people who are doing it don't notice that other people can see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like this image there. Barbara and Adam don't realize that they can see that they don't have any feet. They don't realize it, but it maybe they do realize it. Maybe that's the intention, because that was the intent when they were doing that, right? That was the intention, was to scare them, scare them into moving out. That was the intent, but they didn't scare anybody. This is Lydia looking at the picture like, oh, they don't have any feet. She wasn't scared. It was just a realization, but she's a very odd person. And the Emperor, the way he looks, he's looking, you see how he's looking? It's facing the moon card. And he has kind of the same, oh, they don't have any feet. Like his realization is like, okay, that's information for me. That's good to know. The Lovers here. They didn't think that the Emperor would see the attempt to scare off the Lovers, maybe. That's why I feel like they were trying to do maybe scare off the Lovers. Because the Lovers is, about two people being in love. They also didn't realize that the Lovers would be this strong. They would have, their love would be that powerful. That's a good way to put it. So whoever is plotting whoever this person is, who can't go left or right, up or down, they're stuck. Their plot did not include the strength of the power of love. They thought that these foolish games that they were playing would separate the two lovers. But they're lovers. Like, they're in love with each other. So you can't really separate them. You know what I mean? Like, you can't... The silly game isn't going to work. It's not working. Or did not work, period. Their strength is something, and that's kind of what I'm also getting off of the strength card. Their strength of love is something that is otherworldly. It's not something that the people or person that played these games, because I feel like this is past tense, that played these games, they weren't they have never seen love like this. They've never seen the power of love in its full glory. Like, to do something like this, for real, like to do something like this, that says a lot. Look at these two. They are a mess. But they did it because they love each other and they were they was down for whatever with each other, But they look a hot mess. Like, his eyeballs are on his fingertips. Like, anyway, the love, this is that art piece that Delia made. And nobody wanted to tell her that, what is this, But this is her creation, And she loved her art pieces. Like, I don't know why she loved this art piece, but she did. And it was like, this is something that only she could see the artistry in, I want to say. Not only her, but what I'm trying to say is the people around her were just like, yeah, that's so cool. You know? Because they just didn't feel the way that she felt about this piece. And I feel like this says a lot. The same thing about their love together, right? It's strong, but it's something that this person wasn't ready for because they have never seen it before. They don't like this piece. Like, this is something that's created by these two hands. Like these two people created this love. They are the ones that carry the strength of the love. So nothing that this person can do can break it. This might be future. Because the moon is here, that means it might be something that's being done now or being planned in the future as well, behind closed doors, in the dark of night type of thing. But anyway, when I said future because it's like you can't break it now and even in the future. That's what my mind went to. Like, well, you can't really break. This is their love and how they deal with it. And is this a love reading? Oh, finally, an actual love reading. We'll see. I'm going to hang in there. But anyway, because I was not planning on it. I just, with the cards. But anyway, this is something that they are controlling. The two lovers are the one. That's where their energy is coming from. The love is coming from inside of them to each other. Nobody can say nothing about it. You can't nothing. Like, this is none of your business. But this person has tried to make it their business. And 9 of Wands in reverse. This person is worn out, but still trying. Even though the strength, because this love is so foreign, maybe love for this person, period, is just a foreign concept. Because, some people, they don't know what love is. They've never witnessed it. They think it's a fallacy. They think everybody is out to get them for money or for rent payments or to take pictures with them or steal from them or something like that. Like, some people legitimately don't understand love. They don't believe in love. They think that love is a fallacy. To see these people in love, and the love is so strong that they can't do anything to it. That's where the 9 of Wands is like a worn out, like, after the war is over, I've learned my lessons. He is holding himself up on one wand. Like, the 8 other wands are in the ground. Like, we're done. I've learned my lesson. This is the 9 of Wands. This is in reverse. And so it's like saying that, number one, you didn't learn your lesson. Number two, you don't really know what the lesson really is, I feel like. Yeah. 9 of Wands reverse, because how are you fighting people because they're in love? Like, do you know what the lesson is at that point? And with that being said, stick with me here. If you don't know what the lesson is, when does it end? When does the war end? When does the fight end? When does the games end? When does this strategizing bullshit end? Nine of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't want it to end. Because the Empress in reverse is the next card. This is somebody who is a know-it-all but doesn't know shit. Like it's like, well, let me show you the card too. It's like, oh, I'm 62, so I'm wise. That does not mean that you're wise. Like, just because you're 62, now, just because you're 62 doesn't automatically make you wise. This is someone who thinks that they're wise, but they're not. Someone that thinks that they're in control, and they're not. Someone who doesn't tell the truth. Someone who isn't a lovely person. Isn't. This is the type of person that will wage war on people. 9 of Wands in reverse, the Empress. This is the type of person that will wage war on people because they love each other. Right? That's what I mean by you're not a lovely person. Because lovely people don't do shit like that. They don't, oh, you're in love? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to plot on it. And I'm going to put a bug in so-and-so's ear and tell him I saw you doing such and such. And we'll test the boundaries of your relationship. And, you know, the psychotic, weird things like that. That's this person, the Empress in reverse. Just a lying, conniving, manipulating, know-it-all. Who lacks wisdom. Who feels like she's in control of this situation as well. This is a future reading. Either a present or future. She feels like, because this is in the strength position, she feels like she's the one in control of this. How do you feel like you're in control of someone else's love life? Now, we started off with the 7 of Swords. This person, of course, is, again, unwise. So they don't even understand that they're caught in a position where they're backed into a corner. They're back against the wall, brick wall. They're about to be decapitated, or they're about to be cut off at the knee, or something is about to happen because this person is, instead of taking advice, this person believes they are the advice. You don't tell me, because I'm 62 and I know exactly what I'm doing. Like that. Like, no, you don't. You're weird. You're being weird. What are you doing? Like, but they won't take any advice and they won't stop. But all of this is something strange and foreign to them. So it's also captivating to them. 5 of Cups in the reverse. They're not sad about it. Not at all. They would continue if they wanted to. If they could. Something tells me, sorry guys, something tells me that they can't keep going. I'm going to keep going, obviously. Let's read the, but I feel like that I said she, at first I said he because Otho is here. But the Empress is in reverse. The Empress in reverse. It could be an older man as well. Let's just go with he because this is where it began. So he wants to continue and he can't. I don't know why that is yet. But let's get the reading for these cards because I love reading the meanings of the actual cards with this Beetlejuice deck. Also, there's 2 majors here. 3, 4, matter of fact. Ooh, that's a change as well. The Emperor, the Moon, the Lover, Strength. Oh, I'm sorry. 5. The Empress. This is a major situation. That's 5. A major change is about to happen. The Emperor is in the upright and the Empress is in reverse. But I feel like the Empress in reverse is the energy of a feminine, I'm the mom, moms know everything kind of concept. I feel like I'm just in control of this. You know, not to say the Emperor is not in control and doesn't also carry that air as well, but this Empress is in reverse. Typically the Empress is just chilling. It's the Emperor that's on the throne, that's leading the way. And the Empress is somewhere off in the valley somewhere, just got her nails done, like chilling. Like she's not using her energy at all. This person is using their energy in the reverse. That's what makes me feel like the Emperor and Empress aren't in some type of relationship. This is energy right here. This is not like, oh, the Emperor and the Empress is out here, they must be the lovers. No, because she's in reverse. And this Emperor upright would not spend a moment and a half with an Empress in reverse. Not even a moment at all. Not a tenth of a moment with an Empress in reverse. He just wouldn't have the time. He has patience, but not for that. He would look at her like she's childish. And not to mention that an Empress to him is someone that's going to allow him to lead. An Empress in reverse is not going to allow an Emperor to do what he does. Again, she thinks she's in control. An Emperor's in control. He doesn't think he's in control. He's actually in control. She thinks she's in control. So that's not a relationship. Not at all. She wants to be in control. Thinks, wants, you get what I'm saying. Either way, let's read it. Let's do the 5 of Cups in reverse, right? Let's see that says first. Let me show you. All right. You may be feeling haunted by past mistakes. Exercise your heart by forgiving yourself, examining what you've learned, and embracing opportunity to apply those lessons. Yeah, she don't feel bad about this at all. Nah. Embracing an opportunity to learn lessons. That's what it says here. Yeah, no. She's not embracing any of that. She's not haunted by this stuff at all. But we'll keep going. She's not haunted and she's not embracing any chance at all to learn a lesson. The Empress is in reverse. So 7 of Swords. Bow. When the 7 of Swords illuminates your reading, no one's getting away with anything. You may feel tempted to try to outrun a problem or sneak away into the shadows. But you're being cautioned to examine whether the possible benefits are worth the consequences of being found out. She's already found out, and I'm telling you, this lady doesn't give a damn. She's supposed to be weighing it, but I feel like we'll keep going. The Emperor. The Emperor is here. Upright, of course. Let's go with that. Perfectly at ease in his domain, the Emperor brings stability, trust, and a very nice rocking chair. Charles Dietz abides with confidence, projecting a fatherly influence that comforts and guides. When you're embodying this card, you are establishing order and setting boundaries, even if it's just refusing to have your office redecorated. Anchor yourself in that certainty. The moon, setting boundaries, huh? Establishing order, setting boundaries. What's that got to do with the moon, we think? Whether it's in the attic or under designer sheets, something is hiding. Anxious memories of your past are rising, and you're feeling threadbare under their influence. It's important to remember that, like the Maitlands, these memories are ghosts and can't hurt you. Banish the illusions by caring for your mental health, asking for support, and anchoring to the present. That's interesting. Because I mentioned the Empress thinks she's in control. She might need to be caring for her mental health. Now I see why the Five of Cups. The Lovers. The Lovers. Oh. Your connection isn't some silly parlor trick. It doesn't take 10 eyeballs to see there's a significant relationship in your life that deserves honesty and authentic communication. Adam and Barbara needed to transform to reach their ultimate goal. Similarly, you are being asked to expose your most vulnerable self, sharing your core values and examining their alignment with your partners. Yeah, that's the lovers balancing each other out. But there's also a need to have boundaries and check in on each other's mental health, it's stating. Strength. This is your art, and it is dangerous. Like Delia's art, your power is undeniable, even if others underestimate it at times. You are a pillar of poise, fortified in confidence, more unshakable than stone, making it easy to focus on the goals ahead of you. Don't stop living and breathing your passions just so others can relax. Don't stop being in your relationship with somebody that you love just because others don't want you in that relationship. Those people might need to go look into their mental health. I think that might be true. And realize that you have boundaries. And realize that there are boundaries. But it seems like this person does not believe in boundaries. But that's, that's just me. I feel like she doesn't have any boundaries. 9 of Wands in reverse, of course, right? 9 of Wands reverse. When Adam felt overwhelmed, he drew upon the resources at his disposal for help. You may be feeling knocked around, but the 9 of Wands bolsters your resolve with reminders on how close you are to your goal. This person thinks that they are close and they want to keep going. Golly. They can't realize that they just need to stop. The Empress in reverse. The Empress, with this caseworker on your side, help is always deserved and available. The Empress reversed is not afraid to remind you that you haven't been studying your handbook, for self-care that is. You may be prioritizing the needs of others instead of your own, leaving you unhappy and exhausted. Shift your focus and attend to yourself. This person needs to focus on themselves, but they feel like they are so in control of this situation that they're refusing to learn any lessons. They're refusing to make a decision to walk away. They're refusing to have boundaries in the situation. They just refuse to leave these two people alone. That's literally what I just got from that. This person is so involved with this that they're abandoning their own mental health. They're literally taking this as like a challenge. Like, oh, so this is love that I've never seen before. And I said that earlier. Like, oh, well, let's test it. Like, oh, this is an animal that's brand new on the planet. Okay, cool. Let's stick something in its eye. See how it reacts. Let's test it. Like, no, leave them alone, you psycho. Have some decency and focus on yourself. But this person is taking it like a challenge. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. I feel like because I'm not that type of a person. Like, I'm not the type of person to take someone's love relationship and look at it as like a challenge. And you know what else? It kind of bounces me back to the swords, Seven of Swords. They look at these people's love as a problem. Because it mentioned about like trying to outrun a problem. Like deciding whether like, should you try to run away from the problem or should you try to fix it? Why is someone being in love a problem for you? Like, that's a real question. Why is someone's love for each other a problem for you? I mean, for real. I mean, for real. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem? Why is this person so involved, so invested, and so against? Why is these people's love a problem? King of Wands. Because they can't control them? That's it? I'm sorry for the... What? So, I'll read the reading, a meaning of the card in reverse, if you want to hear it. It's the King of Wands in reverse. That's wild. King of Wands reverse. So okay. The roach. Are you asking more of others than they can deliver? The reverse King of Wands suggests you may have set unrealistic expectations and are at risk of losing yourself in ambition. Scale back and make sure that what you're doing is achievable. This person doesn't want these two together because they can't control them. They can't be apart. They can't. It's like I can't have this person on this end and that person on that end and be talking this person and talking that person. Also, it's again what I said. It's a strong love that also plays into the whole you don't know what you're doing. You're trying to do something that is undoable. That is not a word. That is not a word. Undoable is not a word, y'all. It isn't. It's something that cannot be done. That's for sure. And that's what this card is saying as well. Like, you need to really get off your high horse and stop trying to do this. Stop trying to break these two people up. Because that's what this person is trying to keep them separate so that he can control. The whole concept of trying to keep two people separate is a controlling thought process. It is a controlling thought process. The concept, period, to I'm going to keep Ralph from being with Enid. You are literally trying to control, just from that first thought, to keep two people apart. This person is the Empress in reverse, a control freak. Like, I want to be in control. Okay. So what's going to happen to this King of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords guy? Temperance reverse. This person's life is going to fall apart. From all of the things that they're doing either under the moon or they're doing in the dark. Their life is going to fall apart. And I'll show you the card. This is when Barbara was redecorating the house. When you decorate, you know, you're putting things together, making it come together, making it cohesive. You know, from room to room, it all is a cohesive, unified order. In reverse, it's not. This is about to be chaos for this person. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be destructive because of all the things that this person is trying to do to keep these two people apart, separated. I don't understand why, though. I'm going to ask in just a second because why? Control, that's it? Like, for real? Are we for real? We're for real. This person is for real. That's why it mentions their mental state in the moon card. They need to look at themselves. They need to think about, they not right. Find your peace one roll of wallpaper at a time. Something is feeling off and it's not the number of stars and stripes on your flag cake. Stress and anxiety are coming from somewhere. This is your sign to find the source because it's not going away on its own. This person, because they didn't decide to back up and think about what they were doing, and they didn't decide to learn something, a lesson from the situation, and just walk away, it's about to be chaos. It's about to be stressful for them, and they're not going to know how to deal with it. It's not going to just go away. This is a situation. And I don't know why I just started thinking about, like, when you get a cough and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. And before you know it, like, you have pneumonia and shit, like, or you could, if you allow it to get, you know what I mean? Like, you might think it's getting ready to go away. Oh, it's been a couple of days. It's been a week. It'll go away. It's been 2 weeks. Oh, it'll go away. But it's getting worse. And the phlegm's getting worse. And it's just getting progressively worse. It's not going away. Like, you need treatment for it. That's what that's what came to my head on the Temperance card. Like, this person is going to need help. And it might be a lot of help. Like psychological help, maybe some legal help, because of the things that they've been doing in the background. crossing people's boundaries, crossing over people's boundary, these two people's boundaries. That is wild, man. I can't believe that this is all just for control. But I mean, I'm not this type of a person. So, of course, it's not going to make sense to me. Because I don't see any reason why you would try to control somebody's relationship. I really don't. No, I don't. Who is this person? Like, who is this person to these two lovers? Who is he? Who is he? The Hermit in reverse. Another major. That's a lot of majors here. We already had 5. This is 7 of them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who is this person? The Hermit in reverse comes out. This person doesn't have the reversed Hermit. I'll show you guys. Who is this person? Sometimes waiting isn't so bad. The reverse Hermit suggests that your external life has, shrunk. Solitude can be powerful and healing, but too much of it can lead to neglecting relationships and interests. This person may be a hermit. Maybe, I'm sorry, not a hermit, a Virgo. I think the opposite of a Virgo is like a Cancer, ain't it? I'd have to look it up. Maybe the opposite of a Virgo, literally on the opposite side of the wheel. Being as the 9 is Virgo and it's in reverse. This person, their life is, people are looking at them like this. They have a mental problem. There's something missing. And they're walking away. So when I say who is this person, it's describing their surroundings. So they're the type of person that are they build their character based off of people that are around them. Because I asked, who is this person? And this card describes the people in the vicinity of this person are walking away. That's what it says. It's talking about the people around the person leaving. Which, I mean, obviously, who wouldn't? But that wasn't the question. Unless this person actually is the type of person that doesn't do solitude. They're always surrounded around people. And they're big-headed. Because he's small. Like, his head is small. They're big-headed. Brazen. They have to be, because again, no one in their right mind would be doing this. I'm just saying. You have to be the type of person who thinks that it's okay to do something like this. And the only persons who would think that it's okay to do something like this would be people who have zero boundaries. Like, they're the type of people who think, yeah, I'm running, I can do whatever I want to do. And, like, no, you can't. You can't just do what you want to do to adult people. These are adults. This is not your 14-year-old sister or your 17-year-old brother or your niece, your 20-year-old niece or whatever. These are adults, full-grown adults. This person is trying to separate and keep apart, plotting and planning. They're weird, man. Weird. The weirdest. And then their life turns out to be chaos because of it. So let me ask the agents of chaos. Because I want to know what's the temperance in reverse. Tell me what the chaos is going to be. What does this person deserve? What is this person going to get for doing all of this? What is the outcome? King of Wands upright. The Fool. Death. Six of Swords. This is jeez. Their relationships are not, and it mentioned it in the Hermit reverse, and it's mentioning it again in the King of Wands with the Two of Fire. Their relationships are falling apart. Their relationships are changing permanently because they're not spending time focusing on their relationships. They are spending time focusing on someone else's relationship and making sure that two people can't be together. And this is the hill that they intend to die on. Death is here. If they don't stop, that is what they're going to get. Because somehow, some way, it will happen. The Fool is here as a new beginning. This new beginning may very well be on a path that they're not expecting. Either the path to the afterlife, or because they died, or down a road where they will not have enough time to spend to do this. Their new beginning. Remember, I'm asking the demons, what is this person's, what do they deserve? And they deserve a new beginning. Their new beginning is headed to death. It's either going to be a cessation of their breath, or they're going to have a whole lot of endings in their life, which is going to stop them from having time for this. Six of Swords. People are going to, the word's going to get around about everything that's going on as well. If in the reading, the Nine of the Hermit in reverse kind of says that as well. People are walking away. They're not walking away for no reason. They're walking away because they know about this. That this person has crossed all these boundaries, did all of this, and they don't want anything to do with a person who's going to do something like that. Why would you do that? I don't blame them. I mean, if I knew somebody in my life was intentionally going out of their way to stop two people from being together for no apparent reason whatsoever, other than the fact that they want to be able to control those two people separately, they want to have some type of control over the situation. Maybe it's like the man doesn't really know the woman, but they know this guy. And the guy's like, well, I'll show you, I'll introduce you, but first, like, You know, I gotta be able to control the situation, but that time to introduce that person literally never happens. It never comes, because then that takes the control out of this person's hand. The King of Wands, it reads adaptive control, trying to figure out ways to control. But this is going to be the backlash of the control to them. That doesn't make sense. So they were being controlling, and the people around them are going to control them by taking away their, because again, this is the type of person that likes to be surrounded around people. They're going to take their time, energy, and effort away from this person. This person is not going to be the cool guy anymore. Like, he's not going to be the head of the class anymore. People are not going to be listening to this person, and furthermore, no longer want to deal with them at all, because they see them for the gremlin that they truly are. When he ends up on this new route, this is going to be something where it's literally something that's foreign. And here's adaptive control as well. He's going to have to learn how to control himself. And since you love to be in control so much, you're going to need to learn how to control the new environment that you're in. But there will be no way to do that. Right? That's what hell is about. It's going to give you something. It's going to give you a plight, or give you something to do, you know, and then test you as the new being that you're being molded into. You're being changed into something else. Yeah. 56, that's 11. This is a transformation. You're being changed into something else. Like I just said, he's going to have to get with the program. New program. Detachment and rebirth. This is going to be a whole new program. That's just a repeat, basically. Transition, another repeat. Six of Swords is transition as well. Uncertain assertiveness. Again, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to be in control. Because it was so easy to control all of these other people, all of these other situations, and then suddenly being put in a situation where he can't do that. You can't really control anything. You don't control anything. And being completely out of control is what this person needs. Because what he did with control was overstep his boundaries and try to keep two people who care about each other away from each other, which is completely overstepping your boundaries. Okay, that was, again, that's not love. It's kind of love, I guess, because the lovers do love each other. It's just they have a psycho weirdo that doesn't want them to love each other. Doesn't want them around each other, wants to see them both miserable, alone, right? Because why would we want people who love each other together? Like, that's weird. But apparently, you know, there are people out there who feel like this. Anywho, like, comment, share, subscribe. Come back for the next one, y'all. Enjoy. Bye, guys.